2-0 driver here in Phoenix metropolitan area. Today is Tuesday and it is 7:20 or actually 7:35 a.m. 7:35 a.m. on Tuesday. Today I want to talk about, and actually, you know what? I've talked about this before in a couple videos, and I want to bring it up again because it really bugs me, the fact that passengers can use nicknames, fake names, not their real name, but we have to use our real name. To me, that's not fair. So I want to talk about passengers with nicknames, fake names. I picked up two guys, all right? This happened maybe like a couple weeks ago. Two guys. And the name wasn't even a name. It was just a letter. N. The letter N. That's it. So, I don't understand how Uber and Lyft can let these passengers use fake names or nicknames. It's not right. It's not cool. It's not safe. It's not safe for drivers. Now, this goes to show that Uber and Lyft just don't care about us drivers. That's what it all boils down to, because they don't concentrate on the driver's point of view. They don't concentrate on the driver's side. It's always what can we do to safely secure passengers? What can we do to make safety better for passengers? Forget the drivers. Forget the drivers. This just make the passengers safe. Okay? Let them have nicknames. Let them have whatever they want. Let them damage, the Uber, Lyft cars, or even hurt the Uber drivers or Lyft drivers. Let's just protect the passengers, not the drivers. To me, that's unsafe. We're already picking up strangers as it is. We're already picking up strangers as it is. Why doesn't Uber and Lyft do a better job on protecting their drivers? You know why they don't protect their drivers? Because they just do not care. Plain and simple. They use all their money and technology. For what? To get rid of us. That's what they're doing. Self-driving vehicles, they're just trying to eliminate drivers. That's what they're doing. And they just don't care about us. Plain and simple. It really frustrates me, as you can see. It really frustrates me that we do all the work. We make all the money for them, and they do not protect us at all. At all. They just do not protect. For one thing, they should be giving drivers cameras, pepper spray. They should be protecting their drivers, and they should be making passengers use their real name, their legal name. They should make passengers use their legal name. It's not fair that they can use nicknames. It just really isn't fair. I brought this up before, but today it's really bugging me. I constantly, every single day, picking up passengers with nicknames, fake names. They're not their real names, because I asked them. And then I asked them, do you think it's fair for Uber and Lyft to let you guys use nicknames and we have to use our legal name? It's just not fair. I understand that we have to use our legal name, but I do not understand passengers using nicknames. It's just not their legal name. They can use whatever name they can put numbers in there. They can put whatever they want in there and get away with it. Now, that to me, it's just not fair all the way around. It's not. It really isn't fair. How can you use a nickname or not even your name, you know, how is that possible? How are we able to do, I mean, we do it, but the bottom line is that we are strangers, they are strangers to us, but they're allowed to use a nickname? It's just not fair at all. It's just not fair. So with that being said, you know, it's just, it boggles my brain all the time how these passengers can just use whatever they want. You know, we work, we pick up passengers, we do all the legwork, we do everything. We make them tons of money. And we're not making what we used to. That's another thing I want to bring up. We are not making what we used to make. I pulled up a trip when I first started out in Las Vegas in 2015. I pulled up a trip from Uber. I look at the trip. I didn't even go a mile, less than a mile, okay? Less than a mile. The trip was maybe about, I don't know, $7-8. Uber made less than $1. They made like 80 some cents or something like that. I made the rest. I made like, I don't know, $6-7, something like that. I pull up a trip here now, 2019, more than a mile I drive. I drive about less than a mile and a half. Uber charges the passenger, I think, like 9 something, 8 something. You know what they make? They make more than me. I made off of $9, I believe I made $2 and some change, like $3, maybe $2.62. And they made the rest, like $7. It's just not fair. It's not fair at all. Little by little, we are being extinct as drivers. That's what's happening. We are being extinct by Uber. We're going to be extinct drivers because they got their own thing going on. They're using their technology. They're spending all this money that we're making for technology so they can get rid of us. That is the bottom line. I hate to say it, but people, you need to do other things. Don't rely on Uber. Don't rely on Lyft. Don't rely on rideshare whatsoever. You need to do other things. I'm going to be doing what I can. I do a lot of things, you know, and I'm trying to supplement my income by doing all these other things. Now, I make pretty good money with Uber and Lyft, but I could be making a lot more if they weren't taking so much and stop being greedy. I mean, give us half. Why take more than us and give us just a tiny bit? It is just not fair all the way around. So that's why I say, get other things, do other things. If you have a job, great. But if you don't have a job, do other things. You know, buy and sell clothes, shoes, vending machines. Do a lot of screen print. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. Screen printing. I'm going to get into the vending machines. I'm going to do a lot of different things to supplement my income. I'm not going to rely on Uber. I'm not going to rely on Lyft for those reasons. They're just shady. That's it. They take more money from you. They're allowing passengers to put whatever name they want. It's just not fair all the way around for drivers, period. Just not fair. You know, I hate to be negative about this. I really do. And I'm really not a negative person. You know, I'm a very positive person, self-motivated person, but things like this really, really bugs me. It really does. Now, it's not going to stop me from driving. It's not going to stop me from doing what I have to do, because I'm still going to come out. I'm still going to work. I'm still going to do what I need to do to make that money to pay my bills. So, I don't mean to complain about it. It's just facts. That's all it is. And I'm explaining to you guys because I didn't, I avoided it for many years until a couple days ago. I looked up my trips in Vegas, and I looked up the trips now in the present, and they are cheating us big time. And I wondered why. Because before, when I used to go out 4 or 5 hours, I would make over $100 easy. Easy. 130, 140, 150, 160. Gone up to 200 several times. Now, 3 years later, maybe even 2 years later, I didn't want to look. I didn't want to look and compare from 2015 to 2019. But I had to. And what I saw was Uber is making more than us. Uber and Lyft, they just don't care about their drivers like they say they do. Because if that was the case, they would pay us more than what they're making. They would give us things like cameras and shirts and this. They would really be into our drivers. But look at it. They're not. They're just making money from us, taking it and using it for technology. Now, it's bad all the way around. So I looked at that a few days ago, and it really bugs me. I work hard, 5 hours a day, 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours a day. And with that, sometimes I can't even break 100. Now, I know it's summer, and in the summer it slows down because everybody leaves town. I mean, you got snowbirds, you got schools out. You just got people taking vacations. So I know it slows down in the summer, but even when the rates were better, the summer wasn't bad. I could still break 120, 130, 140 easy. Now I got to work extra hours. I got to set my destination to come back up here to North Vegas to see if I can get airport trips, which would make me, $20, $30 trips from way up here at Happy Valley or even further up. But it's harder. It's harder to make that 100 or 100 and something because Uber and Lyft are taking more than what we should be earning. That's the bottom line. We are not making $30, $40, $50 anymore an hour. We're not even making $20 an hour as it used to be. We are not making that. Might even be making $8, $10 an hour at times. I mean, there was one time where I did like 2 or 3 trips, and it was like already 2 hours. That's not good. You should be able to do at least 3 to 4 trips in an hour, depending on how far they are. But 3 trips in 2 hours is just not good. It's not good at all. Now, I know it's slow, but Uber and Lyft are taking more than what we should be earning. Bottom line. That's just the bottom line. And then also protecting us. So, having full security measures for drivers. I mean, they take care of their passengers, but what about drivers? I mean, I understand we have, we can hit a button and get a police officer on the tap of a button, but that's not going to help us. It's not going to help us tremendously. It's not going to help us 100%. We need more help. We need Uber and Lyft to really help drivers all the way around. As far as pay goes, as far as protection goes, they just don't do it. They avoid us somehow, some way. They avoid the fact that they want to protect us. Why? Does it cost them more money? What is the deal with that? I mean, they don't do a good job as far as protecting us at all. You got passengers with fake names that could hurt you, mess up your car. What do? You contact Uber and Lyft and say, "Oh, the last passenger, the name was fake. It was fake." So what are you going to do? "Oh, we got the information right here." Yeah, but it's still a fake name. I mean, what are you going to call him by his fake name and ask him, "Oh, did he do this or do that?" I mean, that's just not fair. It's not fair for you to go after somebody with a fake name or a nickname. You got to have the right name. As drivers, we need to, so passengers should too. That's just the way it should be, but it's not. I'm telling you, Uber and Lyft do not care about us drivers. They just don't care about us drivers. You know, it's sad. It really is, because I come out every day faithfully and work and pick up passengers and take them to their destination. You know, I do my hardest not to cancel. I hate canceling. I do my best to make Uber and Lyft money as well as me. But they're making more than me, and it's not fair. It is not fair that they can make more than drivers. We should be making at least half or more than them. That's the way it should be. But it's just not that way. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. So I tell you, drivers, again, it's a good thing that you're doing this, okay? Make that money. I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you to quit. Earn that money. Keep coming out, doing Uber, doing Lyft. Do what you got to do. I'm doing it, you know. But it's just not fair. And I say this. Do other things on the side. Don't just do Uber and Lyft. And this is the reason why. It's because it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, people. AB 5 bill in California's passed. That might transfer all through the whole country. So just be prepared. Be prepared. Have other things, you know, that you want to do on the side. Don't just depend on Uber and Lyft. I don't. I really don't depend on Uber and Lyft. Now, it is a part of my money-making, whatever you want to call it. But I don't depend on it. I really don't depend. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to stop driving for Uber and Lyft. Now, I don't say this in a bad way or in a good way. I don't say this for you guys. You guys do your thing. But for me, I like driving. Don't get me wrong. I like driving for Uber and Lyft. But I can't wait till I'm done driving for Uber and Lyft and spend more time with my family and have a business that can make residual income. That's my goal, is to make residual income. I could be sitting at home while my money's just rolling in. People, find other avenues. Find other things that you should do besides Uber and Lyft. If you're not employed, if you don't have a full-time job or even a part-time job to secure that supplement income, find other things. Get the ball rolling with other things. There's tons of ideas and things out there that you could do. You know, there's a lot of ideas and things you could do to make money. I do every day. So, wanted to bring that up. Very frustrating day because I had a few passengers with nicknames or fake names, whatever you want to call it, which wasn't really fair at all. It just bugs me that, you know, they're allowed to have whatever name they want, but we're not. And they pay us less. What kind of crap is that? Really, what kind of crap is that? It's sad. It really is sad. That's like me hiring somebody. Hey, I'm going to pay you $20 an hour. And then a year later, I don't tell him nothing, but I lower his pay all the way down to $4 an hour. Huh? What do you think? That's just not fair. That is not fair. Uber and Lyft, Uber more. Uber is a money-hungry monster. That's all it is. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about their passengers. They don't care about nothing but money. That's it. That is it. They may say, oh, we have safety measures for passengers. Where's the safety measures for drivers? Huh? Where is it at? Because we have to get our own safety measures. We have to pay for our own stuff. And then they give us less money. It's just not fair. I'm sorry that I had to, bring a negative video or shoot a negative video, but it's just bugging me. It's bugging me. And you guys already know I tell the truth. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I speak my mind, if something's bothering me, I'm going to speak it. I'm not going to hold it in. And it really ticks me off. It really bugs me, the fact that they make, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to look at it because I didn't look at it for all those years. I didn't want to compare the prices from back then to now. But I see it on all kinds of other YouTube channels. Oh, they raise their rates. They make more money. They do this. They do that. It's just, it's bullcrap. That's all it is. So I'm sorry that I have to shoot a negative video out there. But look at it this way. It's the truth. It really is the truth. Bottom line, it's the truth. They are paying us less. They are making more money than we're making. Plus, we are not safe. As drivers, we are not safe 100%. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the way it rolls. That's the way Uber and Lyft rolls. More Uber. More Uber. Uber is a money-making monster. That's all it is. So, had an okay day in the valley today. It wasn't the best day. But if Uber and Lyft paid us what we should be making, I would have had a great day in the valley. And when I have those good days, it would have been an even greater day. But it is what it is, people. You drivers out there, be prepared. Make sure you have other things in place. That's just me telling you, do what you want. If you want to just do Uber and Lyft and not have no worries about anything else, that's up to you. But I have other things in place. I don't depend on just Uber and Lyft, but that's just me. So, UNL driver here in Phoenix metropolitan area. That's right. It is Tuesday. And not a very good Tuesday. Not a very good Tuesday. As far as doing Uber and Lyft in the valley was okay, but everything else just bugged me today. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Once again, find other avenues. Always make sure you have other avenues to fall back on. You don't want to just depend on Uber and Lyft. Don't do it. Otherwise, you will be disappointed and you will be, you probably will get upset. So just, like I said, it's up to you, but I will use other resources to make that extra income or even more income or even residual income. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm striving. And residual income is the best. You could be sleeping and making money. So think about that. Okay? Think about that. You could be nodded out sleeping and making money. You could be home chilling. You could be on vacation making money. That's the way residual income works. That's what I'm doing. That's my goal, is to get to where I'm making residual income no matter what. I want to make residual income even when I'm dead. There's still people making that. Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, all these, famous people, singers, actors, they're dead. They're still making money. They're still making residual income because of their movies, their TV shows, their music, whatever it is, it's still making residual income. That is my goal. That's what I'm shooting for. So hopefully you go with me. Hopefully, we get there together and we could talk about all the drama that Uber and Lyft had before with us as drivers. What do you say about that, huh? UNO driver here in Phoenix metropolitan area. That is right. It is Tuesday and one thing left. That's right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what's next. Peace out.
Hyped up, this is how we're feeling. Girl, in the party, look so appealing.